Hey guys, ZeroArmada here. Have a little Helodeck commentary for you. Playing CTF using an LMG. I'm kind of getting towards the mindset of starting the LMG build guide. So I'm just like messing around with LMG builds and stuff like that. So if you have any suggestions for builds or anything like that, feel free to message me or send a comment out and I'll try them out. But pretty much working on an LMG build guide, so please have mercy on me if you're asking me for that. It's coming soon. Just give me some time and make sure everything works out the way I want it to and all that stuff. But yeah, this build specifically is more of a damage build. You'd still have the muzzle and the stock that plays a role in less spread and less recoil, but you have a significantly greater damage barrel than kind of like what the build I'm usually using for LMGs on my other gameplays. You have about 5 or 6 more points of damage, and you can really get away with using a high damage LMG build on Helodeck because the map is so freaking small. Pretty much you don't have to really worry about recoil or spread with an LMG and Helodeck because most of your engagements are within 5 to 10 feet. If not, you really do want to kind of prime yourself towards manipulating the map in a way where you really are fighting everyone face to face, because that's pretty much the best way of going about playing Helodeck. It's a clusterfuck. People pretty much are neck and neck to each other, but ideally you want to have a CQC weapon like an SMG, TSMG, or an LMG, and just stick it to their faces, and that's probably the best way, I think personally, of playing Helodeck. Another kind of like a good tip for Helodeck is to learn how to control the second floor of the map. Second floor is a great vantage point, and whenever you have a vantage point in a FPS game, pretty much have the advantage right off the bat. So learn how to control the second point. A lot of people are really creative with it. They use like barricades, landmines, blackouts, and they really, makes it really hard for people to kind of take it away from them or take control away from the other player. So that's definitely some kind of small tactics that really do help out a lot. Kind of other things, I don't really like posting Helodeck gameplay, mainly because I don't really like the map. So Rickles, if you're watching this, go to hell. This map is pure evil on your part. But pretty much I feel like it's a lot of the gameplay is diminished when you're playing Helodeck. It's kind of like Shipment in Call of Duty. People really don't play the objective. I try to play objective on this gameplay. You probably see me trying to go for the flag, but people really don't play the objective in Helodeck specifically because it's pretty much a clusterfuck, like I said, and neck and neck people just want to go for kills. And another thing that kind of encourages kind of like the DM or the TDM mindset on Helodeck is the spawn system. The spawn system is really screwed up, and pretty much you'll probably see it a couple times in this video too. I'm spawning in front of the enemy, or like the enemy spawning right in front of me. So I'm pretty much, it's like a Goodwill store. It's pretty much I'm getting free kills, and when I spawn I'm giving people free kills. It's kind of really frustrating. Zombie said they already fixed this. The problem is that when you patch a map, it's a lot of information. So for them to actually patch the map, it'll be a ginormous, like a 6 gig patch, which sometimes we're really used to. So that's kind of why they're trying to stay away from the big patches, and they're kind of trying to segment the whole patches to make them as small as possible. So we'll get it, I just don't really know when that will happen. It's kind of a similar reason why Seaport hasn't been patched yet. Seaport has a little glitch where people can actually use a ladder glitch and jump up to some area that they're not really supposed to get to. And that's kind of the similar reason why that hasn't been fixed, because probably patching Seaport will be multiple gigs. So I mean, patches for those are definitely coming. Just time will tell when that will happen, but just kind of want to take you guys into kind of like a mindset and insight towards why those things haven't really fixed yet. Other stuff to talk about, pretty much montage contests is what I've been working on a lot lately. Kind of like a fourth of the way done with it. Can't wait to show you guys what I've been doing with it and kind of what it looks like, but kind of feeling really confident about it. I suck at video editing, so I'm kind of been stuck on YouTube looking at tutorials. I don't want it to look like some generic Call of Duty montage, but just trying to make it look creative and kind of something that you can tell that I've been working on, and kind of trying to put in my own flair to it. So hopefully that works out really good for the contest, because like I said, I do not want anyone else to touch my helmet. That's my helmet. So if I can make someone else, prevent someone else from getting my helmet, I'll be a happy camper, and I'll be a greedy camper too. So that's pretty much my motivation for trying to win the contest. A couple other like small things that kind of aren't relevant to Blacklight. Firefall kind of had Firefall is basically a no FPS kind of a game. It's in beta, closed beta right now. They had like this epic update where they pretty much had this huge patch where they took a lot of feedback from what the players have been complaining about and kind of restructured their systems and their kind of like their mechanics of the game to cater to that feedback. So people have some pretty nice feedback from what I hear about the patch so far. I have 2 beta keys up for grabs. If you guys want those keys, just like leave a comment and make sure you specifically say Firefall somewhere in there, and I'll kind of sort through the comments and I'll do like a little drawing or something, and I'll give out those 2 keys. So if you want a Firefall beta key, go ahead, do that, and 2 people will get hooked up with beta keys. Another thing, PlanetSide 2 beta, definitely a hot game to get into, and it's kind of exclusive right now. I think only current subscribers are allowed in right now, and people who got into the technical testing are actually in the game. They will be opening up more invites, and supposedly they will be allowing all PlanetSide 1 veterans into the game on August 20th. So if you're not a veteran right now, if you want to get access to the game, go ahead, subscribe to PlanetSide 1. It's $10 a month, so you just basically spend $10 for 1 month and cancel the subscription. And on August 20th, supposedly, you will be gained automatic access into the PlanetSide 2 beta. So if you really want to get into the beta, that's one way of doing it, but you gotta do it before August 20th. Another game coming out soon, Loadout. It's kind of similar to TF2, at least in terms of graphics. It's supposedly encouraging a lot more dynamic gameplay, customization, kind of some unorthodox kind of game modes and maps. So that's coming into beta, or it's already just launched into closed beta from what I heard. And they're giving out keys. So definitely recommend you guys go Google that and register for that too. It looks like a pretty promising game. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on and stuff like that. I'll probably be pretty busy next week, kind of starting to work full time for a little bit, and then school starts for me on the 20th. So go back to my college courses. I'm in my 3rd year right now, so kind of trying to stay motivated and trying to finishing that up as soon as I can. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and thanks for watching as always, guys.